Camelot331 here, and I may have done something that's dumb as hell, but I thought it would be good. I thought it would be fun and educational. So this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Okay, so I haven't done it yet. As you're watching this, I have, but we're gonna do it on this video. So I'm gonna email the CEO of GameStop directly, because I got his email from a corporate associate, and I'm gonna give him some things to think about on how to make GameStop better in a very non-condescending way. There's gonna be no jokes, okay? So if you're in this video for jokes and memes, there's gonna be none of that. So we're gonna go over what I'm gonna send to this guy, and then we're gonna send it, and we're gonna see if he responds. Oh, what am I doing this for? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So before we get into this dumb mess, before we get into it, make sure you give me a thumbs up, doodle. It means a lot to me, and make sure you subscribe. We gotta get this train to 100K, man. Let's show them how strong the Familot truly is. So without further ado, I can't get over this. You're gonna have to bear with me here. Let's do this. We're getting into it. So I started off. My subject in the email is just Camelot 331. That's me. He'll know exactly who it is. All right. So here we go. Hey George, YouTuber Camelot 331 here. And I have some ideas on how to avert a crisis and maybe, just maybe, remain profitable. Below, I have some bullet points that I believe should be seriously considered moving forward, assuming you actually want to be profitable. Not condescending at all, I told you. There's no jokes and memes here. So if that's what you're here for, then you need to leave. Right now. So let's start the bullet points, shall we? Treat your associates right and with respect regardless of position. Sounds great. Who could argue with this? GameStop has been notorious for being sexist and just outright wrong to their associate. When I worked there, my DM, who is still employed there, I can't stress this enough, made sexist remarks and openly boasted about starting females at lower rates than their male counterparts, which he actually did on a regular basis. He would boast that he started a female at $26K a year and a male at $33K. That is such a huge discrepancy. It's crazy to me. Some of these females are single mothers. He would go up and hug female associates for long periods and only give male associates a handshake. And I wanted a hug. I wanted a sensual ass hug, and I never got one, which made females extremely uncomfortable. The fact that he is still there means that GameStop has not improved on this aspect at all. Okay? At all. He's still there. Next bullet point. A complete rectification of the salary to hourly issue that made store leaders drop to hourly. That completely. I made it red, because red is serious. That completely killed morale, and I think it never recovered. Also opening up the opportunity for GameStop to fire people for illegitimate reasons. Which brings me to my next point. Stop firing associates for time card fraud, George. George, listen. Listen, George. George is the CEO. Stop firing associates for time card fraud. You can only do that so many times before somebody notices. Legally, in most states, you are given 15 minutes before and after a shift of leeway, which is true. This is a complete abuse of power, and this practice has come to light recently, and it needs to stop. Damn it, man. Damn it, son. Why won't you listen to me, George? Next bullet point. Stop making these associates have to upsell so much that it puts them in an awkward position and builds an environment of fraud and illegal activities. Think about that one for a second. You ever been upselled in GameStop? You best damn believe you have. It's because they make them upsell so much. I was there in the thick of it, man. And it only got worse with time. My old DM would tell us to just add GPGs and pro cards on customers' transactions. The GPG is the 1-year warranty we've talked about so many times, especially if they did not speak English. The people have noticed that the environment that this causes is completely okay with GameStop, and they turn a blind eye to it to allow illegitimate profit, which just hurts customer loyalty. GameStop should worry about making customers for life and not for a single transaction. That is outright insane, given the fact that my old DM is still employed with GameStop. Think about that for a second. Really think about it. If you run a company, if you create 10 customers for life, 10 customers for life. This is customer loyalty. 10 customers for life. Okay? Now what happens if you disenfranchise 10 customers in a single transaction? Thousands of dollars. And that is 10 people. And GameStop can't grasp this. Why not? Is it that damn hard? George, you're kind of old. You should know this. You're kind of old, man. I'm just saying. You might not be that old. You just have white hair. It's old to me. I'm old too. I'm sorry. We're both boomers now. Next bullet point. Get away from the practice that if you don't get a certain percentage of reserves or pro cards as an associate, you will be terminated. That is asinine. These associates are in no way obligated to lose sleep over things they do not get commission on, right? Now, I know there's a policy change very recently where if they beat a certain goal of trades or whatever, they get like this much, but the goals, of course, are so over the top outrageous that they shouldn't even be considered to exist because no one's beating them. So it's basically the same environment. Let's continue. Those are the things that need to change to improve on employee morale, which is extremely important. These people are directly responsible for profit and should be treated as such. Companies are lost on this. They need to be treated as such. If morale is high, then sales will be. 2011 was a fun year for all associates at GameStop. Then when they only had a slight increase in the coming years, leadership came down hard on them. Coupled with the hourly change for store leaders, it completely destroyed morale. These next ideas have to deal directly with profit-based initiatives, which is important because without profit, you don't exist. Let's start. Next one. Next bullet point. Most important bullet point ever. Most important bullet point. GameStop should be the cheapest and first place you go for physical games. Can anyone argue with that? Hell no. Yet GameStop remains nearly dead last in place. Why is that? GameStop should be leading the way in price. Even if profit is cut down on a single sale, it will bring customers into the store, which would likely result in more sales. It's green as hell. For example, a new release pre-owned title should be no more than $39.99, but they remain $54.99 or even higher. That is unacceptable. GameStop needs to consider losing a tiny amount of profit on the front end and end up making it up on the back end. For example, one customer goes to GameStop and spends $54.99. 10 customers go to Amazon for a cheaper price. What if that game was $39.99 at GameStop? Then those 10 people would indeed go to GameStop and maybe purchase one or two add-ons while they're there. That is a huge deal. Now multiply that by 1,000 times a year in just one GameStop location. That adds up. It's not rocket science. It's just not. It's not rocket science, man. What if they're only making $10 of profit on each game? Okay? $10 of profit on each of those games. But what if somebody else that comes in that would normally not come in grabs 2 games instead? Then it's $20 in profit. What if they grab a t-shirt or something else that's in the store or pre-order a game, which you shouldn't probably do? Think about it. It adds up. You need to think about profitability, not screwing your customers. It seems like GameStop is doing everything in their power except thinking about their customers and their associates. This is what happens when corporations do not listen to their customers nor associates. Next one. GameStop recently took away the Pro Cards 10% off bonus on pre-owned games. That is completely the opposite direction GameStop should take. Which is true. I reported on that 6 months ago, and people called me a liar. Welcome to the channel Camelot 331. Customers want the cheapest price and the most pain-free transaction possible. A monthly $5 coupon will not bring customers in, which is obviously what GameStop is pushing for with this new card. A $5 coupon that doesn't roll over every month. Keep that in mind. Whoever made this decision is so out of touch, it's frightening. Things that customers are concerned with. It's pretty damn easy. I'm not a bachelor degree. I'm not a science. 3 things. It's not rocket science. Price, convenience, and a friendly face. No damn hassle. That's it. That's it, man. That's all they need. Next one. Events need to become a thing at GameStop again. Midnight releases brought the community out, and they are all but gone now. When I was there, we were given a small budget to run events, and that eventually went to 0. A small budget can go a long way and drive these store leaders to cross-promote, which gets the community involved. Not a giant step, but a good one. Getting your community involved is what it's all about, man. It's what it's all about. Next one, easy things. Easy things. Declutter the damn stores. No more gutting new games. Holy hell. GameStop can no longer sell new opened games as new. Oh my gosh, I can't say this loud enough. For the people in the damn back. More trade credit for a slightly older title. Even if it's $1 more, that can go a long way. A bad public image didn't come out of nowhere. GameStop created it themselves. Earning the respect of your customers will result in higher foot traffic. Build a loyal customer base. This one is apparently really damn hard for them. GameStop has all but destroyed their customer base, and they need to work on getting that back. Several things have to change. No harassing for pre-orders and things to that nature. Lower prices. All of these things go hand in hand. It's not rocket science. It's not space science, man. Search for talent and promote from within. I can't stress this one enough. There is no reason my old DM should still be there, let alone be in the position he's in. He knew nothing about gaming and couldn't have cared less. These people in these positions need to be passionate and care about what they're selling. This makes such a monumental difference. Talent is the most important thing to any business. That's the difference in a completely failing company and an extremely profitable one. And I know that for a fact. At my last job, it was all about talent. You could hire somebody that is great, and they would make literally the difference for the entire district. Or you could hire somebody that's bad, and it would completely destroy the entire district. One person in this entire district. Talent means a lot. Put an effort into social media. Holy hell, please God, why won't you listen to this one? Do not rely on unpaid interns. Everything GameStop is a part of in social media is either ads on their social media or awkward people stumbling through poorly written scripts. This is where the phrase, spend money to make money, rings true. It's 2020, GameStop needs to get with the damn program. Oh my God. If you go to GameStop's YouTube, holy hell, it is unwatchable. Because these people, they shouldn't be doing this. It's nothing against them. But, oh my God. Today, we have this new game. What do you think, Sarah? I think it looks great, Dawn. Like, come on, dude. That doesn't work. It just doesn't work. GameStop needs to be a place where gamers go for games. The cheapest games, surrounded by gamers. A pain-free, fun place to go where you never get harassed. Where the employees are happy, the customers are happy, and the profit is happy. That is all. That's all. That's it. It's not a complicated puzzle. But GameStop makes it so complicated. Why? It's not complicated. Just stop complicating it. This sentence is all you need. This is it. That's all you need. You're done. Profit. Woo. Thank you. By the way, I passed you in subs. No shade. No jokes and no shade. It's fine. It's fine. Camelot 331. So that's my email. That's the email that I'm going to send to George Sherman. What do you guys think? What do you think? Where's the send button? There's the send button. Let's go ahead and send it to George Sherman. I'll see you guys on the other side. It is sent. Do you think that's productive? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that's productive? I think it is actually productive. Although, he'll probably just send the Cadillac to my house to put that good old-fashioned 1-2 in my face, which is also welcomed. I'm fine with that as well, George. Please make it swift and painless. Or painful. I don't care. I dig that as well. Do me a favor and comment down below. What do you think could save GameStop? Nothing probably will with the digital climate, let's be honest. But we could prolong its death. Put it on life support. How do we do that? It could stay alive in some shape or form. Maybe change the name to something that's not GameStop, because the name is attached to so much terribleness. So before you leave, like and subscribe. I love you guys so damn much. You support me way more than I ever thought possible. And I love each and every one of you. So until next time, get on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. It's like my favorite PS1 game, man. No one even knows what it is.